Hi everyone, this is Menz here. I'm playing the Tier 9 United States Navy battleship, the Iowa, here on Northern Lights. Compared to the enemy team, we have one up on as far as Iowas go. And then they have a little bit of advantage with cruisers just because they have the Megamis and Atagos compared to our Atlantas. And they also have two Kageros, which honestly I really do not want to get near. Or not two Kageros, that's our team. They have a Fletcher and a Kagero. Pretty much equal, but I honestly hate facing Tier 9 or Tier 10 destroyers in this thing because their torpedoes are ridiculous as far as the range and the amount of them, as well as damage goes. After Tier 8 destroyers get a little wonky as far as torpedoes. Kind of like artillery in World of Tanks, how a lot of people complain that Tier 8 and up is kind of ridiculous, but anyway, going to Iowa. Pretty big improvement over the North Carolina, in my opinion. Pretty much better in every way. It still has kind of the same playstyle with two turrets in the front, one in the rear, and its hull armor being pretty shitty close up against enemies, especially other battleships. You really need to angle your armor heavily to be able to withstand battleship shots. It does have pretty good deck armor though. You're not going to get citadeled. However, your deck armor is not particularly thick, so you're still going to take pretty heavy damage against other battleships unless they hit you in the bow or stern. It's just an unfortunate side effect of how shells are, or damage is calculated in World of Warships. That guy's unfortunately the first one spotted. Looks like I might have led him decent. 2 hits, I guess I'll take that. Would have been nice to get a little bit more spotting done from our destroyers, considering I think I got seen by somebody a little later than when I shot. Fortunately, this Benson's moving out though, so I should have another hit here. I want to stay at mid-range. I don't want to stay too far away, nor do I want to get under 15 kilometers to anything, unless we have a numerical advantage. Shit, got a giant wall of torpedoes coming my way. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I saw these a little late. I should just barely dodged that. But honestly, I get the torpedoes. There's long lance torpedoes and they travel pretty far, but with the size of the maps and range not being compressed in World of Warships, it's a little bit annoying, since they basically travel over half the map sometimes. I usually save my spotter plane A to get better vantage point, but also to help me kind of spot torpedoes a little earlier. I think that should be about right for him. Ah, shit. Kinda waiting a little bit too long with that. Unfortunately, their team's basically doing the same as ours and just kinda sitting here, waiting to back. Alright, so I need to make a few turns here or else I'm gonna get torpedoed. Got a little bit of a hit there, but still nothing exactly worthwhile. I would push up, but with the amount of destroyers on both of the teams, not that they have too many, but they do have tier 9 ones, I highly doubt too many people are gonna want to follow me. Aimed a little higher, because I think that Mogami's gonna turn, but it's not looking like it. Yeah, definitely misjudged that. Unfortunately, those shots, they don't penetrate your deck armor, theoretically. They just penetrate the very thin layer and thus do 33% of damage. Ooh, lordy. Did not expect that Fletcher, honestly. Whew, hey, Citadel him again. He's gonna be pissed. Goes nothing trying to get these frickin' destroyers. Dude, that's why you don't fight battleships in a frickin' cruiser. Maybe doing my best here to dodge, but this is probably gonna turn out to be pretty ugly here in a second. Alright, so at least I missed those. I'm worried about the other ones. take a little bit of a gamble and start turning right here. I don't want to chase after them. Still have my HE loaded just in case we do see them, but I don't want the rest of their team to just roll over our other ships. Oh shit. I definitely... Alright, now I turned a little bit too much, so I'm going to have to switch my back gun to the other side again. Just going to pop him off since it's getting towards the end. A little bit of help with angles. Or it looks like he turned. Should be able to punch through his deck at this range, if I actually hit him, that is. Yeah, definitely overshot him there. I hit his superstructure. Guess I should try to dodge his shots, not that I did this very well. So all in all, pretty easy win for us. A little scary there, facing off against two destroyers, but win's a win. I'll take it. kind of want to stay in the cap. You get XP and credits compared to World of Tanks and World of Warships, which I think is awesome. He's just driving off into the sunset. Yeah, looks like I might have. Yeah, I definitely missed him on that one. It's just if we don't kill him in time, I'd rather cap out than chase after him forever. Don't know if I have enough range for him, but I'll definitely try. Ah, shit. Maybe he isn't slowing down. Sometimes, with the lack of waves and everything, I find it pretty difficult to judge whether or not someone's moving when they're going really slow at a very long range. But all in all, pretty decent match. Got 3 Citadels, poor Pensacola, but again, not exactly my problem because he was out there where he shouldn't have been. Second most amount of experience on my team. Damage wise, not too much at 47,000, but the little bit of HE, just a pinch with fires. As you see, I took almost all my hits from HE, but only 3 torpedoes did a crap ton of damage to me, which is part of the problem against tier 9 and 10 destroyers. They just completely wreck face at you. But all in all, it ended up working out, and win's a win. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe here on YouTube, or also you can support me on YouTube in the upper right hand corner. Feel free to check me out on menzgaming.com/World of Warships and also wotguru.com. Thanks for watching.